joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Pass to Edwards. Doesn't go that time.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Well, when you think of the all-time blockbuster deals, Anthony Davis has already been in a couple.
Yes, B.A., but it is the most recent trade that is the most notable. When he was traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. Luka is a generational player. It shocked the NBA world. It will be one of the defining moments of AD's career.
DiVincenzo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, B.A., you remember when the conversation was, you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Now here's Irving. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Here's Edwards. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And it's in there.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
The kick out to Edwards. Davis with a rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The three from Thompson. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Edwards looking for an opening. Randall on the screen. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Over flag. Minnesota again missing. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship, Doris.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Now here's Irving. Goes up from the top of the key, and he knocks the jumper down. Irving's got 6.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniel sent it in.
Pass to Christie. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Randall. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Davis. Outside Irving. One minute left in the first quarter here. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. Outside Edwards. They get it again. Here's Gobert. No good with a layup. And Dallas with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. And here's Thompson for 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. In transition. Here's Flag. And he slams it in one-handed.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Edwards. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks earning this break in the action, up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Mavericks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
Right side, Edwards. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Flag. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Now this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Dallas leading by 16. Here's Flag. He's got 5. Reed with the rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
Well, that's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And so it's Dallas with it. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To the inside. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving. And Dallas making a change here. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
Well, don't forget, Klay Thompson is 6'6". He's got great size for a guard. It allows him to mix it up inside.
Pass to Reed. McDaniels from long range. The Mavericks pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Out to Thompson. And a deep three from Russell. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Here's Reed. Misses off the right iron. Dallas leading by 13. Stolen by Reed. .27 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint. Stolen by Davis. Here's Christie. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. No good there. And so it's Dallas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Randall with it. McDaniels a screen. The drive by Randall. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
Right side, Russell. And that one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Edwards, no good. The Mavericks lead by 16. Martin outside. Fires the 3. Reed with the rebound. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. The gravity that Thompson draws from opposing defenses really opens things up, Doris.
Yeah, Klay Thompson's range shooting has always been a monumental part of his success. And right now in his career, it is the driving force. Teams' defenders are still hyper aware of where Klay Thompson is, no matter where the shot clock is.
Up top, Randall. 6 points for him. Out to DiVincenzo. Clock at 2. Here's Reed. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Mavericks making a change here. The Mavericks lead by 16. Right side, Russell. Again, the miss by Dallas. Left side, Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. Takes a three. Lively grabs a miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Martin. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
To the wing on the left. Outside Edwards. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, great concentration by Lively, willing that one home.
And Lively missing most of last season with an ankle fracture. He's back in action, Doris.
I am so excited about the potential of this young man, Brian. We know he has been a defensive force. As an athletic 7-footer, he gives you elite rim protection. He's a tremendous screener early in his career. And believe me when I tell you, there are layers to his offensive game that can be built upon. His future is so bright.
Dallas shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Free throw is good from Russell. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
The three is up. They get it back. Lively with the bucket. Lively's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Russell with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Misses the three. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. "19 seconds left to play in the third." Outside Edwards. Let's go with a three. Lively grabs the miss. Now Russell. From deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Dallas continuing to pile it on. Up 20. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Edwards. On the take. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Mavericks lead by 22. Here's Christie. Pass to Thompson. Oh, good D by Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Daniels. Out to DiVincenzo. Offline with a three.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Outside Irving. From the arc. Edwards pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to McDaniels. Over to the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
And Dallas making a change here. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. The Mavericks lead by 22. Right side, Irving. Down lows. Davis. That's good. 9 points for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
They set the screen. to the middle. Oh, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Russell, that's good. And here's Minnesota now. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Launches a three. Washington grabs a miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Yeah, smothering D right there. Just a tremendous job by Edwards, forcing a difficult shot.
Back to Daniels. There's the triple. The shot comes out. Outside Irving. A deep three. Minnesota with a rebound. DiVincenzo on the wing. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And here's Dallas. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Davis.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Right side, DiVincenzo. To end the drought. And it's Flagg with a rebound. And so it's Dallas with it. Russell, that's good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Outside Edwards. Left side, DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Russell. Puts up a deep three. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, for tuning in to NBA action with us. Here we go. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. RJ, you look at tonight's matchup. So much talent between these teams.
We're going to see stars on the court. Probably some stars in the court.
Here's Durant. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Dort for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Durant. Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Durant. Tries it from 19. Caruso grabs the board.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Eason can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Durant covering. And here's Caruso outside. Gets the three ball to go.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, he looks to score even more.
From downtown. And it's Kevin Durant with the three. Durant's got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Here's Eason. Offensive rebound. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Now here's Dort. Williams from long range. Durant pulls it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The three is up. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Now here's Caruso. To the inside. Pass to Finney-Smith. And Houston, another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. EA, back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. And there's a 3-second violation. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside, SGA. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Here's Durant. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 11 points. Thunder trail by 8. They set the screen. Caruso, right side. To the paint. Here's Dort. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Left side Durant. Dort with a steal. Outside, Williams. To the middle. And it's Holmgren missing. Durant inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And so it's the Houston Rockets earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been very effective from... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 12-point game. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Thompson. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Oh, denied by Durant. Here's Thompson. Right side, Easton. SGA with a steal. It's tipped.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Thunder trail by 10. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Rockets lead by 8. For 3, Durant. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Holmgren outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort for 3. Knocks down the long J. Dort's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And SGA throws it down.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Here's Easton. He's guarded by Caruso. Houston working the ball around. And stolen by Caruso. Dort for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now Smith. Outside, Finney Smith. Takes a three. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 9. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Finney Smith, a screen. For three, Durant. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Back to Smith. The kick to Durant. Pick by Smith. Puts up a three. Durant's shot is off. Thunder trail by 8. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. All right, the Rockets making a switch here.
Substitution on the floor.
Outside Eason. Launches it. Here's Şengün. No good on the buzzer beater. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Houston leading by 8. To the left wing. Here's Şengün. No good on the triple. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Van Vliet outside. 6 to shoot. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And both free throws good for Green. Thunder trail by 8. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. The 3. No good. The Rockets lead by 8. Here's Okogie. Still without a bucket. Releases. The shot by Holiday. No good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He does not get the second one. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Okogie. Van Vliet on the wing. Inside. Şengün takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Şengün's got his first 2 points.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Here's Wallace. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And he makes the first but misses the second. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Şengün to the middle. And the basket by Van Vliet. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
Williams on the wing. Takes the three. He buries it from three. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Wiggins. Lays it up and banks it in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Holiday. Outside Green. They get it back. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
That anticipation is off the charts from Şengün, leading to a bucket.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Wiggins. And here's SGA. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 9. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Back to Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Timeout.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Houston making some changes. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 9. Pass to Caruso. Holmgren, left side. Three-pointer. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Here's Smith. And so it's Houston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting.
46.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So it's the Thunder now. 11-point game. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Aha, so clever with the up fake. Holmgren is good at going into the contact in these type of situations.
So he can't get either to fall. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. To the wing on the left. Eason with the ball. Caruso covers. Durant's shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside for Dort. Caruso, right side. Williams on the wing. Fires for 3. Counted from distance.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. Pick by Smith. Nice shot by Durant.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Caruso. And the layup falls.
Oh, it's not an easy look for Caruso in with these threes, but somehow he gets to go.
Easy money for KD inside.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Now Holmgren puts up the tray. It's cleared away by Thompson. Durant on the move. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
Now Dort from deep. Can't get it to go. Durant with it. From downtown. The triple drop.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Oh, that's offensive interference. Thunder trail by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Smith. It's cleared away by Thompson. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Eason knocks down the trifecta.
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
Ooh, he leaves no question.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. That's off.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game. They trail by 14. Here's SGA. And he buries the jumper.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Rockets.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again, and it worked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's SGA. Ooh, he crossed him up, does him dirty. Durant fires. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Durant's got 37. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant. Not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now here's Easton. Pass to Smith. Outside Finney-Smith. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Launches it. Holmgren. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Outside Easton. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Holmgren. On the wing, Caruso. Williams from long range. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now here's Thompson. The kick to Durant. Lets the three fly. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And that one, good. Durant's got 7.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
And here's SGA outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daignault. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Houston in the lead. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now here's Thompson. Outside Durant. Fires the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Dort. Now here's Holmgren. Oh, Durant with a steal. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Outside, Williams. .114 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Houston. Left side, Durant. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Rockets making a change here. Thunder trail by 3. Caruso outside. Back to SGA. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Smith no good. Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. No luck on that one. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
6 on the shot clock. Outside, SGA. The deep three. Another shot. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
For 3, Durant. Offensive rebound. Pass to Okogie. Inside. What a throwdown from KD.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
The putback. Williams. Chalk up 2 there. And that's now 6 points for Chet Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Pass to Durant. This one for 3. Durant with another miss. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. There's a screen. Dort outside. Buries it from 3. So Dort got his first 3 points of the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me, and those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And it's Holmgren missing. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Caruso with it. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Oh, SGA from long range.
Come on, man. If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
Right side Durant. Picked by Smith. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, great answer from Holmgren. Gotta love how competitive this kid is.
Here's Durant. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Durant takes it in. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Williams from long range. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Thunder lead by 1. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch. Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Pass to Holmgren. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Down low. And here's Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. Outside. And he jams it home with authority.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Thunder leading by a point. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Excellent release in the pick and roll that time by Durant. He's developed a nice feel for the game.
Pass to Dort. Back to Hartenstein. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Houston in the lead. Here's Okogie. Yet to see a basket. And Şengün gets it to go.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. The Rockets lead by 3. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Dort. The Rockets pull it in.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Both teams will make substitutions. Şengün, the open look. Nice shot from the wing. Şengün's gotten his second bucket.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Thunder trail by 3. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. For the tie. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Şengün, the screen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Smith right side. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his third foul of the game. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Eason with room. A good-looking shot from the wing. And the Rockets lead by 5. Holmgren, left side. The focus from Holmgren there.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Fires in the triple.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Back to Durant. Stolen by Caruso. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Holmgren. A high-intensity putback by Holmgren.
And he's become a master putback artist. Holmgren doesn't let his second chance opportunities get away.
Van Vliet outside. From outside the arc. Oklahoma City trailing. For the lead. And Dort is good for 3. Dort's got 8. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
That free throw no good. And the Rockets making a change here. And the second free throw is good.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Durant pulls it in. And stolen by Holmgren. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Durant way outside. That's the end of the 3rd, and it's tied up. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Smith with it. Screen by Durant. Smith with it, and it's Dort picking him up from deep three-point land. Durant, no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. Takes a 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Fires the three. He's off on that one. On offense, here are the Thunder. Outside, Williams. Launches a three. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Yeah, he came flying in right there. Gilgeous-Alexander on cleanup duty.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Williams from long range sends it home from three-point land. And now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And stolen by Durant. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Fires from deep. Rockets with a rebound. Eason with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Rockets making a change here. Easton outside. Now Durant. Puts up the tray. At the arc. KD drains it.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Caruso outside. Williams. And the three misses.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Easton outside. To take the lead. Oh, he cannot hit. Thunder with a lead. Now Holmgren.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. And he slams it down.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Smith with it. Caruso covers. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Knocked away. Going all the way to the rack. Goes up. Durant earning those 2 points.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. To tie it up. Cleared away by Dort.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Dagnall. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Durant draws the double. Smith outside. Flushes it down with both hands.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Outside Dort. Now SGA. Shot clock at 6. Now Holmgren. Oh, Durant with a steal. Smith. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
Really tough to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot you're trying to get. So the defense is smothering the perimeter and forcing people off the three-point line.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first. And that brings him within 2 here. And the Thunder making a change here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now. And they'll go to the line. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kelly.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. Fans are making some noise here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for their Mavericks. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Good on the bucket.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs. I expect a slower pace game, more half-court sets.
Now, here is Irving. Down low. Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Davis has got his second bucket.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
It's Curry outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And stolen by Flagg. To the inside. Butler with the steal. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
Outside, Kuminga. Butler on the wing. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. It's up a 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 11 points. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals. Nice finish.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And Kuminga throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
First team.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Pass to Moody. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Now Curry. Launches a three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two. That's a jump ball.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Green. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Davis. The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
To the middle, and Butler gets it to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
27.
It's been all about... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Here's Butler after the Mavericks pick up three. Curry on the wing. He's got 17. Three-pointer. And Kuminga throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Warriors leading by 18. Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson. Inside. Green. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
No good with the triple. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Good on the triple.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. And good that time.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And the basket by Curry.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as fakeable as almost any play you can call.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Guys, back over to you.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Butler in the corner. Over flag. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it.
Just outstanding work in transition from Flag. He deserved to be rewarded for the energy he gave there.
RJ, there were questions about the two timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talents around their young stars.
And here is Irving, following Draymond Green's three.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
And stolen by Flag. To the inside. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Uh-oh, everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 10 points. And here's Davis for three. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide-open threes like that. What are you doing?
Klay Thompson with that deep range.
The moment that last three went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a three.
And it's Green missing. Mavericks trailed by 9. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. On defense, the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. On the wing, Thompson. The three. And the Mavericks another three.
What poise from Thompson. Not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Christie with the rebound. Here's Dallas. 6-point game.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to Curry. The kick outside to Butler. It's rebounded by Dallas. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some challenge, but threes are still their best bet.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Irving up top. He's got 12. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-5 run here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you, Kevin.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Warriors on D. They lead by 1. Butler with the steal. Pass to Moody. And Curry has it in the corner. And here is Green. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. On the wing, Christie. Now, flag. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. For the lead. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here is Irving. Over Moody. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Mavericks on top. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Curry. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
To the wing on the left. Back to Irving. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. There's a screen by Washington. Green with the ball.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
The Warriors leading. And here is Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Tries again. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Curry looking around. Shoots over Exum. Offensive rebound. Kuminga on the follow. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Irving has such a high IQ, including knowing exactly when to drive.
Outside, Davis. To tie it up. Anthony Davis, too much size.
High-intensity play from Davis, getting it to go through the foul. Nice little hand one.
Mavericks making a switch here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Good! Lays it right in there.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Thompson right side. Here's Davis. Snatched away. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. Green with the ball. Now defended by Flag. Outside, Green. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
On the wing, Irving. Play up, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Now Curry. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Irving drives in. The shot is off. Here's Green. Butler outside. And down goes the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Max Christie. The long shot, no good. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Curry. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Irving. And he can't stop the runners that misses. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to...
This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Wembanyama double-teamed. Fox outside. Castle outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Missed inside. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Butler. Here's Curry. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. They get it back. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
They double-team Curry. Back to Kuminga. Moody from outside. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Wembanyama. There's the triple. The rebound by Moody.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Curry. And he makes it.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Fox for three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
The three, and Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. 2 points. That one goes. 7 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Barnes, it's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Now here's Green, still without a bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off. Spurs trail by 3. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the Warriors with possession here, following that last 3-pointer by San Antonio.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 5 now.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Butler. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
To the inside. Got a hand on it. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team.
7 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, Fox with a steal.
You've got to be sure there's an opening for the cross-court pass. Otherwise, you're just throwing it up for grabs.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Here's Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Pass to Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. And Wembanyama gets it to go. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Curry surveys. Outside for Green. From behind the arc. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Got a piece of it. Butler with a steal. To the paint. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Here's the floater. Poke loose. The Warriors lead by 8. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's the pick. Curry with it. Castle covering. Curry, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Kuminga with it. Left side, Green. Fires the three. Green able to hit from 3.
A pleasant surprise for Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
The kick out, Curry. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Drills it from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Curry, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. EA, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Shoots and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Warriors lead by 8. And there's another one for the Warriors. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Outside Curry. Moody on the wing. 5 to shoot. Curry, he's open. And there's another one for the Warriors.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Fox for three. The three ball is good for Fox. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Stolen by Vassell. Castle for three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, when the three ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
They set the pick. And here's Curry for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The three from Barnes. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Now Curry. He's got 25. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. About a minute played here in the second half. To the middle. Outside for Green. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio trailing here. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Back to Vassell. It's stolen by Kuminga. Jimmy Butler on the attack.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
It's Fox for the drive. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside for Green. Down low. Moody throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Devin Vassell, and he'll be shooting his first free throw, and that one misses. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Curry. With the tip. Barnes with the rebound. Fox left side. Pass to Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors trailing. Outside Kuminga. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. On offense, here are the Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Wembanyama, high post. Barnes a screen. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
The kick out, Curry. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And it's Fox penetrating. Pass to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Kuminga. Butler with the ball. Castle covering. Curry's shot is off.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Oh, Fox with a steal. Outside Wembanyama. Warriors with the rebound.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
And there's a pick. Pass to Butler. For the lead. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground.
43.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Pass to Vassell. Here's Barnes. Now Wembanyama. Green covering. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Curry. Healed on the wing. Back to Curry. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Right side Curry. Money on the 19-footer. Curry's got 29.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hand.
Here's Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Draymond Green. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
And here's Curry for 3. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Wembanyama's shot is good.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Outside heel. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. For 3. Wembanyama rips down the board.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between. And
here's Fox. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Here's Curry. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry draws the double. Now Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hield. Let's loose for 3. Wembanyama rips down the board. Castle outside. And he slams it down.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Stephen Curry. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Fox can't get it. Warriors trail by 3. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
And that is why they often call it a make-or-miss lead.
Here's Curry. Now Butler. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing who battles inside.
He's perfect from the line this time.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Fox outside. Fox goes in. Now Wembanyama. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And the free throw, no good. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 3. It's stolen by Barnes. 3 on 3.
Golden State measures lead.
First free throw is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wembanyama. Using the glass to lay it in.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
So the first one drops. And that brings him within 5. And so Curry nails both of them. Here's Fox. Barnes outside. Now Wembanyama. Gets stolen by Hield. Green fires. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W.
bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Hunter the screen. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Creating some easy offense off the steal. LeBron James always lurking with those quick hands.
Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bron. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Strus. Here's Hunter. Strus in the corner. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break, the Lakers.
Pure effort play by Reeves, not allowing the defense to stop him.
The drive by Mitchell. Can't hit from in close. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. On the clock, Doncic, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Back to Mitchell. Takes it inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I'm just going to be real with you. With a full head of steam, the defense, they might not even bother when Mitchell's down that quickly.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That free throw good from Doncic. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Now here is Hachimura after the miss from Evan Mobley. LeBron outside. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Reeves. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Now, Garland. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Takes it out to Garland. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Doncic. Lakers leading by 3. To the middle. Outside, James. Back to Hachimura. Screen by James. The Cavaliers pull it in. One-on-one fast break. It's Strus on the wing. Still yet to score. Yep, it counts.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Here's Doncic. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. On the wing, James. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Pass to Hunter. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Up top, Strus. And stolen by Ayton. LeBron left side. Reeves outside. Back to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. No good on the 3. For 3, Mitchell. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Los Angeles on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's LeBron. Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now, here's Doncic. It's good. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Hachimura. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Hachimura. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now Hunter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Screws in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Moving once again. He is one of the best shooters in the league.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Cavaliers making a switch here. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
There's a screen. Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
The speed and confidence of Mitchell on display. A master at knifing his way to the rim.
Pass to Ayton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs. A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
Pushing it up. Here's Doncic. Pass to James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And here's Wade. He's covered by Hachimura. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
.103 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to James. Reeves outside. It's stolen by Strus. Now Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Now LeBron. 7 points in the game. Off target from outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Allen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. LeBron left side. Pass to Hayes. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to James. Back to Hayes. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Hayes has got the first field goal of the second half for Los Angeles. Garland with it. Still without a basket. Wade at the elbow. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot is good.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Outside, James. From range, LeBron is good.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Guys, back over to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mobley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mobley's got his second basket.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Pass to Mobley. Count the basket and the foul. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Here's Vanderbilt. Wade is covering. And he gets the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Mitchell right side.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's the screen. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Hard to put into words, RJ, the impact Donovan Mitchell had on last year's 64-win Cleveland Cavaliers team.
Yeah, that's the best Cavs team we've seen in almost a decade. Spider led this team, and it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
The putback. Here's Hayes. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game when it could.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Vanderbilt. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Out to Wade. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Connect. Hasn't made one yet. Reeves outside. Here's Smart. Good D by Mobley.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That one good for 2.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Hayes. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 5. And time to step aside. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Hunter. Now, here's Mobley. He's covered by 8. Over to the left wing. The kick out to LeBron. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Lakers lead by 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Back to Mobley. Nifty move. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley showing off that incredible bounce.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Hachimura. There's a good screen. LeBron James on the wing. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Doncic, no good. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Mitchell from long distance.
Okay, Spider showing his range way back there.
And stolen by Hunter. Mobley right side. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
That's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Spruce. Can't tie it up as that one goes astray. Now Doncic. James outside. Here's 8. Smart outside. Clock at 4. Doncic outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
They trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Right side, Garland. They set the pick. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Doncic there for the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
James in the post. Here's Ayton.
This is why you can't let Ayton get established positioning down low, or else you just got to foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Doncic looking it over. Smart outside. Here's Ayton. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
For 3, a three-pointer. Good.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Now, here's Doncic. What a finesse finish on the land.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Ayton outside. Smart outside. It's stolen by Spruce. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. That's in there. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really